Hi, I'm back again. Sorry it's been so long. I've been, I suppose, throughout the start of this semester. We're up to week 5 now, at the end of week 5. This semester has just started off as a massive, enormous whirlwind of assignments, and specifically one out of my 2 major design projects that are due at the end of October, but will take an enormous amount of work because I have, I suppose I should outline the assignment. Basically, for my design internship subjects, I not only have to go to a certain place to learn certain skills with my specialty in textiles teaching, but I also have to make a product that physically demonstrates the skills that I've developed, as well as skills that I've developed or want to develop in the past and future, respectively. And pretty much what I'm doing is I'm creating a king-size quilt, and it's going to be a patchwork quilt whereby each patch is, I suppose, made with different fabric manipulation and other techniques that would be useful as a teaching resource when I get out into schools as a teacher. Once again, definite point to remember: if you're going to be a teacher, make sure you've got teaching resources, or at least some teaching resources, before you get out there. I think it'll make everyone's job easier when we do become teachers. For example, my quilt, I'll be able to hold up to people and show them exactly what this technique looks like, or what a blind sewn hem looks like, etc., etc. So this is what my quilt looks like, if you can see. It'll have a border that I'm going to make out of pleated and different dyed fabrics, and the backing of the quilt will just be different types of fabrics for students to learn about, like composition and all that sort of stuff. So what I'll do is I will just flick the camera over a few of the patches. I have 120 to make. So far I've made about 30 something, and it's already taking up a lot of my time. So another thing, if you get the chance to decide on what you're going to do for your own project, make sure it's not as big as this, because it's a struggle. But it'll be awesome in the end. So here are a few of my patches. We've got what we call puffs, and because they've just been displayed in a pattern, it's turned out with a whole bunch of lines and fancy looking stuff. We've got different types of gatherings set up in a little pattern of patchwork squares, sort of patchworky techniques using baby rickrack, which is used in a lot of baby clothes. It's just the squiggly lines there. This is quilted tabs, which are just like quilted tabs, and I've just sewn them into fabric. We've got cross tucks, which are pin tucks, but you go one way and then you go perpendicular to that after you've made those. We've got yo-yos, which are just gathered circles and they become these things. We've got tiered ruffles or layered ruffles. And shirring, which is a technique that's used again once in children's clothes about a few decades ago. It's actually really easy to do. Not that easy, but easy to do compared to what I thought it would be. So basically what I'm doing throughout this whole thing is teaching myself, learning and interning at a dressmaker's place, where I'm learning about drapery and pattern work.